Okay, so today I've got this vintage 1976 Ludwig LM400 Supraphonic snare drum. I'm going to be upgrading the original P85 strainer on this vintage drum to a new P88AC strainer. Nothing necessarily wrong with the P85 that's on here now, but so I'm going to upgrade this to the new one, plus a new butt plate, possibly. I'm going to see if I feel like doing that or not. But my LM402 is actually a modern LM402, and it came with the 88AC. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and replace this P85 on this old drum too, because I do like the 88AC. So let me just get my supplies here. So, you know, they talk about the Supraphonics as being the most recorded drums in history. I'm actually not sure if they're talking about, I assume they're talking about the 402 versus the 400. Although, again, that's sort of an assumption. The 402, of course, made famous by John Bonham and his use of it, but of course, plenty of other drummers through the years, the decades, that have used the 402 as well. But you know, the 400 also has its place too, and quite frankly, I'm doing a music project where I need the 400 instead of the 402, just for the different sound. And that's part of the reason why I'm upgrading as well. I love my 402. I use that a lot. But I don't use this 400 as much. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Okay, so let me go into the jar of keys and see which ones I draw. Let's see, what is this one? This is a nondescript, just a regular key I got. Why do I do this? It just makes it more fun. Let's see what I got here. And then the other one I've got is it's an Evans drum key. So I'm also going to change out the snare side head on the drum as well after I get done with everything. This one, I don't know if you can see, but the snares are actually like baked in. That's how long this head's been on here. Probably too long. All right, off goes the head. Off with its head. All right, so let's take a look inside. Interestingly, you can see, while I'm here, you can see this drum's had some work done to it. There's a plate that's been added here. And you can see there's 2 sets of holes. Very interesting. Okay, so let's see about getting at least this guy off. Don't really know what size, so we're gonna have to play around a little bit, see what size we've got here. Oh, bingo, hit it. Hit it first try. I don't know if there's any standard for how to torque these things, but they were not really torqued up at all. Okay, so one thing I had not thought about was maybe cleaning this up a little bit while I was here. I'm gonna go get a rag and actually just polish just a little bit. Okay, got a rag. I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit. I'm not gonna go crazy with polish and stuff right now. Perhaps I should, but you know what? I'm just gonna, I don't know. With these old drums, I like leaving a little bit of patina. This thing is almost 50 years old, so seen a lot of miles. The coolest thing, you know, I do get a lot of my gear secondhand, as I mentioned, and I don't know, part of the thing I like about doing that, I don't know if this is everybody. Well, mostly the price is usually better, but you know, with this old, really old stuff, I don't know, I just kind of like thinking about where the heck this drum has been in all these years, where it's been played, what kind of things has seen, heard, everything else. All right, so looks like they gave me everything I need in here, thankfully. Just while I'm at it, I'm going to grab the butt plate too and just see what's going on there. Okay. Cool deal. See what happens. All right, so let's get this guy in place here. Flip this back over. Well, this is going to be a really short video because I'm not going to be able to get this thing back in here unless, let me see if I can, I guess I'll just salvage the ones that came off the, original here. There we go. See how that works. I'm not loving that idea, but not a whole lot I can do right now. Okay. That's pretty amazing. I am shocked, to be honest with you, that the original, or the new screws wouldn't fit the same. And let's see if these are even gonna, oh man, these are not even going to, these are not working for this guy. Pretty disappointing. Do I make these holes bigger? Do I take the drill to this drum? God, I don't really want to. But, okay, well, let's see. Let's see if I come back with this video or not. Okay, if you're still here, here's the situation. So the mounting screws that came with the P88 AC were not fitting in the original holes. You know, there were a bunch that came with it. You know, the difference is basically in the length of the screws, but not the diameter. The original ones were just a little bit, smaller in diameter than the new ones. So I did it. I drilled a little bit bigger holes here, and this actually should do the trick. So let's see if we can get this sucker on once and for all. I'll make sure I didn't do something like totally stupid here. All right, so make sure I've got the same ones, and I don't. Let's see here. Okay, cool. All right, let's do it. Okay, it fits. That seems to be working. We'll get those started. Flip this thing over. Finish it up from the inside here. I think these are Phillips head screws. believe I actually took the drill to this thing. Although, like I showed you, evidently somebody did earlier in this drum's life anyway. Did a lot crazier stuff than I did, drilling new holes and all kinds of stuff. All right, so that looks like it's pretty good. So here it is. Here's the new one. I'm gonna get this. Looks good. Looks like it belongs. I'm gonna get this thing all rounded up. Now here's the question: do I mess with this or not? Do I put the new one on? It should be completely plug and play in terms of the holes. Do I mess with this or do I keep this one on? Keep this butt plate. Based on the fact that this has been monkeyed with and everything, I'm going to keep this on for now. It also retains a little bit of the, a little bit more of the, you know, originality, if you will, of the drum. But yep, while I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and polish some of this stuff up and get things squared away. So like I said, while I'm here, I've got the drum all cleaned up for the most part. I'll throw these things aside. Okay, so while I'm at it, I'm going to just go ahead and replace the snare sides head too. You can see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but this was so old and it's been on so much. I mean, it's all dented and it's got the burn-in from the snares. So evidently it's been on there a while, too long. It was there when I purchased the drum. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a new snare side head on while I get everything squared away. There we go. All right. There are my snare beds. There we go. Okay, cool. Make sure it's seated nicely. Okay, new snare side head is on. Got some straps, brand new snare straps. The other one came with the strings, old school style. I am not going to use the strings. You know, I had actually replaced the snare wires on here. These, of course, are not anywhere remotely original to the drum. Pure sound. Forgot exactly which ones these were, but pure sound. Let's see what happens here, my friends. Okay. All right, so there we go on there. See how we're doing over here. Get my key. Does that sound good? All right, there you have it. Finally, nice action. It's pretty cool too, because like the fine tuning of the snare position clicks. You can hear that. So we got modern on one side, original on the other side, or a little bit of modern with the strap. All right, that's it. That was a lot crazier than I thought it was going to be, just due to the modifications I had to make. But yeah, cool. I can't believe I had to actually drill into my beloved vintage Supraphonic, but there it is. All right, let me know what you think. You probably could have done this a lot easier than I could, or I did. But let me know if anybody else is doing the upgraded throw off. And I'll see you guys later.